Good morning, everyone. This is Mark Plunkett, the pastor of Heritage Presbyterian Church, with one of our 2-minute Bible lessons. Now, the background behind me might look a little unusual. That's because I am sitting in front of my computer at Mo Ranch. Mo Ranch is a Presbyterian encampment out in west central Texas, 120 miles west of Austin. And boy, it's out in the country. And I've been coming out here since I was a little bitty kid. My family used to have a cabin down the river from here. And so I know this area pretty well. And one of the things I always remember is how beautiful it looks at night. When you're out here in the country and you're out far away from any big city, you cannot believe how many stars there are. When we used to come out here, when my kids were little, they would sit outside and just stare at the sky. Dad, where did all these stars come from? It is kind of amazing, I have to admit. In Houston, where I live, there's way too much light from the city reflecting up into the sky. So you can see stars, but you can't see nearly as many as you can out here. Out here, it's just glorious at night. And it made me think of something last night when I was sitting outside just looking at the sky and enjoying it. I remembered the conversation that God had with Abraham. And this is what God said: I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky. So Abraham, even though he and his wife Sarah were so old, and even though they only had one son, Isaac, God made this promise to Abraham. Now, how many stars are there in the sky? We can't count them all. There's billions. Well, how many descendants of Abraham? We're not real sure about that either. But could there have been billions since 4,000 years ago? Yeah, probably so. God kept his promise. And if you wonder about God's promises, sometimes all you have to do is just look up. When I look at the stars in the sky, I remember how God promised Abraham how many descendants he would have. They would number like the stars in the sky. Amen.